Hey, so I have this spread that I found on my YouTube timeline from Mino Tarot channel. I like him. He's a good reader. I like his videos. I like his setup and everything. And so I guess it was like a reading. He called it an exclusive tarot spread. And it basically was for like the new moon that's coming, not the new moon, the solar eclipse and the retrograde, and things to be on the lookout for, uh, what to reflect on, surprises that may be coming, and then the overall uh, outcome, I guess. So I started to do the spread. I'll go ahead and walk you through whatever it is. I'll turn over one of these cards that I'll pick, and then I'll lay down the outcome. But so far, at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So Aries energy. When speaking of a retrograde in Aries, always pops up in my energy for sure. So, mm. So the first card out is right here. I'll pull it out so you can see. And it is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about reflection. So it says highlights what to rethink or pause on during the Mercury retrograde. That's so interesting because this card is the rethink and pause card, right? I mean, it's the Two of Swords. Like, this person is not doing anything but pausing and thinking, right? Trying to, at least, especially using uh that moon up here. Sorry, the moon up here to draw to their intuition, into their intuition to see, like, what do I do? What is my next step? What is my next move? Pause, rethink. Could be about this King of Cups, which would be the challenge. And it reveals obstacles or miscommunications to watch out for. So communication with someone who is the King of Cups. The energy would be, you don't know what this King of Cups is on. This dude is sitting in the middle of the ocean as rocky waters are all around this person, and they're not doing nothing. They're just sitting there. So miscommunication with the King of Cups. The Knight of, hold on. Hello. Okay. So the first card out, being the Two of Swords, deals with reflection and what you may need to think. The second card out is during retrograde, there may be a King of Cups in your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male, that you may need to rethink. need to see what you want from this person, or maybe like where you're headed with this person. It deals with someone who's emotional, deals with someone who you may have feelings for. Maybe in this retrograde, you're trying to figure out your feelings for this person, or just where you want to go, like how you want to deal with this person or something like that. This is a challenge card too. The King of Cups is coming up as a challenge within this Mercury retrograde, which is stating like, is it about a love life? Is it about a lover? Is it about someone you're talking to? If you have a King of Cups in your energy, like what's up? Maybe trying to figure out the direction, maybe putting a label on something. With them, not to them, not with them. Okay, what are we? Not so much of that, but more so for yourself. Like, what do you want this to be? Like, what do you want this person to be? Do you want a relationship? Do you not? Do you just want to have fun? What is it going to be? It's like you determining all that. Okie dokie. Thank you, Rahara. Okay, I got your donation. So this King of Cups comes up as a challenge for the solar eclipse that's happening on April 8th. What you got some guidance here. So it's how to navigate this new beginning. So you're going to be going through a new beginning. The Knight of Pentacles is slowly, go slowly, take your time, be more intentional, don't rush anything. Just take your time because everything will be fine. The transformation is that you're coming into stuff with a fresh start. This is the transformative card, which is so interesting because it's the everything is fine. Ten of Swords. So it's like after pain or something that you may have been inflicted, and you're okay. So it's just like about taking like slow paces to know that just take your time. You don't have to rush through life. Everything will be fine. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles popped out. So I'm gonna take that as my 8th card, which is the outcome. And now I'm gonna intuitively pick one of the 3 cards. What am I feeling drawn to? I want to go middle right here. So this card is I'm only picking one card, and it's supposed to be a surprise. That's a positive twist the universe has in store for you. So let's see. Ace of Swords, a breakthrough, some sort of revelation, some sort of understanding. Um, and something is going to be made very clear, like clarity is coming. The outcome is overall outcome and the energy to carry forward using his guidance would be the Seven of Pentacles. I guess it would just be making things work, making things work for you. Making things work for you. Since these cards were supposed to be surprises, I'm not going to flip them over. Not going to look at them. Okay, so what were your questions? Oh, cool. So for 10, we got 2 5-card readings. I do believe. So we can go with your questions whenever you are ready. Callaway? You want to know how he's feeling about you? Okay. I'll go with this deck right here. All right, let's do a reading on how Callaway feels about Rahara. How does Callaway feel about Rahara? Hi, Nisha. Hope all is well with you. All right, Callaway's feelings for Rahara. Sorry, Rahara. Callaway's feelings for Rahara. Oh. One more card. So we can really see how he's feeling about Rahara. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Lovers at the bottom of, or at the as the last card. I feel like Callaway is in a space right now where he's probably getting over something from his past, like a past relationship, or maybe just something that occurred that kind of shifted him into a sadness. I think that him focusing on his work and, working out, I think maybe just like him being not just a personal trainer, but also him training and him uh, being someone who like can train people. He understands the transformation that these individuals are going through, but I also think that he understands that as well. When it comes to his feelings, I feel like again and I think it just to me just gives that he's single, but he's going through like getting through the emotions of the or dealing with whatever he with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this card is like the door is open. I feel like the door is open for opportunity, a new opportunity to come in here. I do feel like with this Five of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, it is giving like maybe being kind of reserved and just being like, I don't want to mix business with pleasure. I don't want to create an awkward work environment. Um, but I do feel like he likes you. I do feel like he does have some sort of feelings as well because the Page of Cups is here. So you got the Five of Cups and then you got the Page of Cups. As if the door was open, then he would say something and he wouldn't mind to explore what a lover connection could be. I think you guys might be flirty a little bit. Um, could be getting more hands on, like he might be more touchy to you. I see the Lovers is over here dancing. So he may be like showing you how to like use the equipment if there's equipment to use, and showing you how to do that. I would also say like it's the connection that you guys may feel for each other could be something that he's able to move forward with. He's able to kind of start fresh with this Page of Cups, starting to be able to see that there are other options for him other than what happened in the past with him. But I would say be careful because it feels like the past is still something that he thinks about with this Five of Cups right here and this Page of Cups. That the past is something that he thinks about, and if there is an option for that to be a new opportunity, and then it just seems like it is what it is. He does seem to be a lover. He does seem to be pro love and wanting to see if he could have a relationship with someone. So I feel like he is open for a new opportunity. I think he's even maybe open to conversing more deeper than just like working out. But I would let him make that move. Unless you're bold enough to see like if that's what it is. But again, he's also kind of contemplating business and pleasure and just kind of being like, I don't know, like I don't really want to mess this up. I still want to get to down to what we're doing here, and I don't want to just like completely go off of us working out together or I'm training you. He's trying to be a professional, but he is also vulnerable right now with this 5 of Cups. Also, with this 5 of Cups, he could be a little bit lonely when it comes to love, or maybe just kind of like, saddened and dwelling on something that just didn't work out. But he's looking for new opportunities. I do feel like he is looking for someone. Yeah, and I think you not being able to read him is because he's still in this 5 of Cups energy where he may be dwelling, like his emotions aren't something that's just outward. I feel like he could be working to let go of something or someone from his past emotions with somebody. But with this Ace of Cups, it's like the door is open, but it's like halfway open. You see this door, it's like open, it's open, but it's like kind of closed, like a draft of wind. Like if a draft of wind came, that wind would like close that door. So it's just kind of like 50-50 with that, as far as like you being someone that he's training and he's trying to be professional with. I do see that he is open though. I do see that he is looking, um, to having conversation, something innocent. Page of Cups could be maybe to go out for like a protein shake or a healthy smoothie or something like that after the workout, or maybe even before the workout or something to that effect. But I do feel like he is in a lover's energy where he is looking for, a relationship, just maybe not like soon and quick. He still got to get over the past emotion. So I feel like he has some sort of interest in you, but he's still gonna kind of play that really smooth and really cool, not trying to jump into anything too soon or too fast. Because I still feel like he's got pain, he's still hurting, he's still working on himself. I also feel like he wants you to, get the service that you are, showing up for him for, not just like an option in love. He wants you to actually like work out and be focused on yourself too and build yourself up and grow as well. Hey Shamika, yes, it is. You will be after Rahara. I feel like he's open, Rahara, but I don't feel like, no, I feel like he's open. I feel like he's looking for new options. So yeah, but he doesn't want to like mess up the business as well. And he's still dealing with past emotions, so he may not just be openly expressive of that. But I do feel like he's open to converse outside of like the workout and stuff. Yeah. He also has to get a lot more comfortable. The Page of Cups is here, so I do feel like there is just like a little bit of emotional immaturity, because of this 5 of Cups, not because he's emotionally immature, just because he's trying to get over something. The Wheel of Fortune is here too, so it's like what goes around comes around with him. So I feel like he'll eventually come around to being way more open with you, so that you would know. But before he's open enough, he has to deal with whatever happened in the past. Lovers is here on the table with the Page of Cups, so it may just be a conversation once you guys are opening up more towards each other and actually have established some work. It's possible. How did Calloway feel about Adrian checking Rahara out? Rahara. Okay. How did Calloway feel about Adrian checking Bahira out? There is the info is in the description box. The High Priestess, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Oh wow. Wow. The Eight of Cups. Wow. And the Devil card. I feel like he knows that you are attractive, and I feel like he knows that I feel like he knows that you're attractive. I feel like he sees that. It's not hard to see through that. I did think that he kind of was like, okay. But it kind of just made him feel, it kind of made him remember something that happened in the past why he had to walk away from. Because this Eight of Cups is here with this Three of Swords, and the Seven of Wands is in between. It's like, remember how that Five of Cups was there, and then it was like that Page of Cups. It was like, I feel like in his past he's had like a heartbreak. I feel like in the past he's dealt with something, and that's why he has his guard up. He felt maybe like, not so much towards you and Adrian, but more so like, it kind of maybe made him reminisce on his last relationship and why he had to walk away, or him like seeing that someone checked his girl out before and like she walked away from him to go deal with them, that person. It just reminded him of a experience that he had that was negative to him. Um and that's why he probably has his guard up. He probably doesn't understand like that you are interested in him yet. Probably doesn't see like, his interest yet as well for you or feelings. But like, I think it just made him uncomfortable, to be honest. Like, okay, whoa, like what do I do? Look away, like not trying to focus too much on it. But he did notice. He did not like it. I will say that. I'm not gonna lie to you, with this Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and this Devil, it feels like, yeah, he did not like it. He did not like it. That's so funny. Yeah. He was like, look away, look away. Like, let me go figure out some. Let me walk away from this. Like, let me walk away. Let me not put too much space on this. Like, let me not like. He didn't want to cock block, but he also was just like, oh wow, and it put him in a space of just being like, everybody's falling in love around me, and I'm not getting that. He had to just go focus on himself. Like, let me go over here. Let me not pay too much attention to whatever comes of this. Like he turned his back, or put his guard up. Like he's not like trying to think about it. It didn't make him think of like you. It just made him think of his past experience. But he did peep it. He saw it. He saw it. But he did not like it. But it gave him bad memories of like his own personal experiences from his past. And like, yeah. And then I also feel like him not knowing what you feel for him or how you view him. Maybe he was like, oh, well, she probably like Adrian or something like that. That's crazy. Jealousy, probably, with the devil card here. Probably. Maybe it's a small tad bit. Yeah, he's just focused on him right now. Like he peeped it, he saw it. He wasn't like happy about it, but it was like, what can he do? Like he has to stay focused on his personal growth and actually letting things go and stop thinking about that. You remember how I said the 5 of Cups came out and he was dwelling on the past energy? Like he's still dwelling on that. So like little things that happen around him involving a man and a woman, like I feel like that, like flirting or checking out or comments or them talking to each other can like put him in the space where he thinks about his past person talking to someone else or dealing with someone else. Like he has to like let that obsession go with the past. He has to be able to move forward. That's why it's like the door is not really open, but kind of open. Like he just needs to figure out if he's going to take that step to walk through it and get over it and be open to new ideas and new people and new energy, or if he's still going to be like stagnated on that energy, hoping that one day that past energy comes back. You're welcome. Okay, Shamika, I got you. Thank you. Why was William so mean to me when he came over? Why was William so mean to Shamika when he came over? All right, for sure. I'm trying to see. Yeah, let me get that second row already. Oh yeah, the energy is just flowing for sure. I might move this over here. Oh yeah, the cards are just carding right now. I see very much significance in this card. Excuse me. I really want to see what this card is. A lot of significance here, some here, and some there. A little bit here. So why was William so mean to Shamika when he came over? All right, let's start flipping these cards over. I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck too. So you got the Hierophant, the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. Told you was significance here. The World card and the Magician. Wow, I like doing that. not knowing what they are and then flipping them over to see. Some sort of conflict. Yeah, some sort of conflict. Big conflict, and that's holding him back. Or he's held back by this conflict. Like their relationship that y'all have, the longevity or the long term of y'all relationship is been tested or is being tested right now, and seeing if you guys can come out of it together or if someone's just gonna come out of it alone. Um Something about something or someone was manipulated or like told something or like tricked or something, not tricked, but like, you know, someone got in that person's ear and it caused an issue. His son's mom found out about us. She said they were engaged, but when all of us was on the phone, he said he wasn't. Just a bunch of drama. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune is here. Empress. Okay, damn. The Tower with this Five of Wands. I said this one's these two were significant too. This was two, and this was a little bit. That's crazy. The Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands with the Magician. So the conflict, that really is like the problem, the drama, everything that's going on. Um, I feel like he doesn't know where he wants this lover's connection to go. He feels it. He has it. I don't know if it's because he has multiple lovers or if he wants to be with one and he's very conflicted about who he's going to be with, something to that effect. But the lovers is at the bottom of the deck. I do see some sort of engagement, some sort of long-term longevity here. Could be an engagement with this Hierophant, and that could have like put a damper on the situation. I kind of am glad that you guys all got to be on the phone to like talk about whatever it was. And so her saying that y'all he was engaged to her, um, no, her saying that could be trying to manipulate you to get you to leave him alone, to get you to walk away. But if he said that they were not engaged while she was on the phone too, I feel like, I feel like that was a big testament to like to what it is now. I think the conflict and stuff has him really tripping out because it's really stressful, some going through something like that. I think he's just irritated with the entire situation as a whole, and it makes him blinded, not blinded, but kind of like trying to figure out how he can move forward. Like forward movement is here right here with the Eight of Wands, like wanting to manifest his way out of it, wanting to like try to figure out how can I get out of this situation or how can I like move forward out of this. He does have a responsibility with this Empress. He does have this responsibility with the woman he has a child with to like maintain a good relationship with her in order for them to raise their child co-parent wise. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a relationship, but I do feel like he does see her as a burden. I feel like she burdened him and is trying to hold him back or trying to make his journey forward really hard because he may not want to be in a relationship with her, or their relationship probably didn't work out and she's probably holding on to him, and that creates conflict when he tries to move forward, and it just becomes a tower moment every time he finds someone new and he's trying to deal with that new person. It's like here comes her with this drama, and it just puts him in a space where he gets discouraged about having anything with anyone else, right? This Seven of Pentacles and this World card gives that. Like every time he's trying to elevate and to move forward with his life and trying to start a new cycle and end old, put the past behind him and start something new, here comes someone that it never works. It's never no growth, right? It doesn't matter how much work he puts in with someone else, it always ends up crumbling down. The tower is always something that he looks back and be like, dang, I put all this work in, all of this time in for it to not go nowhere. He's like, like I tried to elevate past this person. I tried to deal with her only on a like, co-parent situation, do my responsibility as a father to give her nothing to complain about. But it's like she just not gonna let me go. She's just not gonna let me elevate. She's just not gonna let me be like with someone else. She's always gonna try to like play a part in like pissing me off and like, coming in between me and someone else. I think that's why, like, to me, in a situation like that, when the man has, a baby mother and then he has their new girlfriend, if you guys all get on the phone, I feel like that's because he facilitated that. Like, nah, we're gonna get on the phone, we all talk. I don't know. Maybe he didn't, maybe whatever it was. But to me, like, you don't have nothing to do with her. She don't have nothing to do with you for all y'all to be up on the phone together. That's like he's allowing it, right? I think he wanted you to really see, like, nah, it's not like what she's trying to depict. So don't let that kind of come between me and you. But because just emotions, I would say, just because emotions, and just confusion, and now you're like, well, can I trust you? Are you really with her? What's going on? Like, you may have so many questions. Your emotions may now start to be like, well, I thought we had something, but now she popping up and it's just too much. Maybe even it's not about the emotions. Maybe it's just like you thinking, or maybe he thinks you think like, just with this drama, you don't want to deal with him no more. And that puts him in a bad mood because it's like, I'm trying to elevate and get past it. With the magician and the 8 of Wands, I actually feel like that. I feel like he is trying to elevate. He is trying to move past it. He is trying to manifest just being able to be free from whatever is holding him back with the woman he has a child with. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck also is like, he may have found a good connection with you, maybe be in love with you, but her energy, and influence could be like halting that. 3 of Wands, the Judgment card, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 2 of Pentacles. The Death card at the bottom of the deck. So really it comes down to him needing to see what he wants. He's either got to end it and be clear about him making the ending with this woman, because with this 3 of Wands and this Hierophant and this Wheel of Fortune, he'll never be able to move forward in a new relationship in a solid way if he still has her lingering in these waters, if he still has any emotions lingering for her. And I do feel like he does. Because that is his baby mother, and they did have a relationship together. But with this Death card, it's like you can see that ship over here. Oh, where's that? You see this ship in that water? You see these ships? He has to be in the energy like, okay, with my baby mom, the ship has sailed, right? The ship has sailed, it's gone, it's over. We're not getting back together. That's done, and I'm moving forward. He has to be able to make that judgment call right here. He has to be able to make that big decision when it comes to what he's going to do, how he's going to move forward with this baby mom. Because if he doesn't, it's always going to hinder where he can grow and have potential. The King of Pentacles right here with this 5 of Wands in this Tower. I feel like at this point he knows her so well that he knows that anywhere he tries to plant his pentacles, right? Remember how 7 of Pentacles is here? He's trying to elevate, he's trying to grow, and all the work that he puts in is always gets like shot down. He knows what's going to come when he tries to move away from this person, what she's going to do. He cannot allow that to happen in his relationships anymore. He cannot allow the baby mother to continue to be a nuisance in every relationship that he tries to build after her. He just cannot allow that. He has to be the one to say, no, these are the structures that I'm building. I'm leaving you alone. I'm walking away from you. The Chariot card. I'm traveling forward. I'm moving on. I'm not going to continue to come back. When this Chariot is moving forward, and as you can see with this 8 of Wands, I do feel like it is something that he wants to do. This 8 of Wands came out first. That person's on a motorcycle. They're hurrying up. They're moving quickly, moving on, moving forward. Um, and then you got the chariot that came out after. That's like, yeah, it's not looking back, not going back to they leaving this behind. They leaving the town behind. They're moving forward. They're pulling there's forces that are pulling them away, drawing them away quickly from this past situation, letting that tower moment fall and crumble behind them with no regrets. Like, I'm moving forward, I'm letting it go. That cycle is what over. I'm done. I'm moving forward. I'm letting go. Because as long as he still sees that this woman is going to interfere, she will interfere. As long as he's allowing her to just swim around in these waters and even looking off, trying to decide whether or not he's going to allow this woman to continue to be a part of his life like that and be in those emotions about her, or if he's going to take her out of the water and being like, you got to sail somewhere else because it's over, right? You see that boat, and the boat is in the death card, and the death card is saying that it's over, it's done, and you're moving on. It's a transformation. It's letting something go. There's not no water you want to be in. I don't want to sail in these waters. So when someone is sailing in these waters on that boat, that relationship is dead, right? He has to end that relationship. If not, he's never going to be able to move forward. It's so crazy because right behind that death card is the two of wands, which this three of wands and this two of wands, that's five wands, and that five wands is here. That's the conflict that we saw earlier first, right? And him knowing that he has a responsibility with her being able to cause conflict with someone that he is dating. He has to be able to decide to move forward and let that go and see something else that's out there. You see this person in this two of wands is not looking at no boats in that water. Clear energy, clear boats. Okay, now that I got her out my energy, maybe you can answer the phone. Maybe we could talk about it. Maybe you and I could make plans to move forward or see what we can do now. You know what I'm saying? Like him being able to have a conversation with you. Look at that. Right after that is the two of cups, right? Maybe we could be something. Maybe me and you can meet somewhere and have a conversation. Now it's not boat in the water, it's a whole person in the water where they're expressing of their feelings and they're being more grounded and being accepting of where we going from here. Now, going back a little bit to the reading, not a little bit, but going back to the reading here with the magician wands, him manifesting being able to move forward. The thing about it is that, yeah, he is still juggling, he is still playing, right? Because again, this relationship is still in this water. It's two boats in this water. If he was only looking forward to having one relationship, then it would only be one boat in the water, right? He has not let go of the relationship with the baby mom. So I do feel like he is still dipping and dabbling in the waters, right, with her, which is why the Two of Pentacles is here. It's like he wants to leave her alone when it's best suitable for him. He wants to leave her alone when you find out that she's still in the energy. Yeah, there are some bitter baby mamas. Yes, there are some women who don't ever want to see their baby father move on. Okay, great. I get that. I understand. But it also are those baby mothers who accepted that, okay, this is that man and it's not going to work and we're going to move forward. Now, it's only when she finds out like, nah, like she want to stay her claim, like, no, we're fighting for this. And that's what happens. That's what when he goes back to her and they deal with each other on that level, it's like, yeah, I want my family, I want my family. And she tells him that too, I want my family, I want family. That's why she keeps dealing with this same individual. I don't feel like I don't feel like this is something that's new to her. I feel like this is someone that she feels like in order for her to keep her baby father, she's gonna have to continue to make her claim known. She knows about him dealing with other women. That could have been the reason why they ended up not being officially together. But it's like he is dabbling back and forth with this two of wands. I mean, this two of pentacles. He is dabbling back and forth. He is juggling. He is playing both sides, you know? He is playing both sides, but it's like more than him just playing both sides. I also feel like he feels responsible for her, like in a sense, he feels this responsibility to be with her. But that's because he's probably made promises to her, unbeknownst to either one of us. Like he's probably made promises about a family for this woman, and that's probably why she's going as hard as she is going. But I feel like it's not 100% for him. He's not 100% about that. I feel like he is in and out. I do feel like he is weighing his options when it comes to what he gets with his baby mama versus what he would get with a new relationship, being wanting to move forward but not really wanting to move forward, you know? I think he just manifesting being able to like leave when he wants to and then still being on that string where he never goes too far away.
On the calendar.
Like Connery?
Yeah, banana.
All right, sorry. You said because she posted it saying, calling him her fiance. We get along so good. We are like kids.
I want the other.
Yeah, he's very wishy-washy. Really got that energy of like playing both sides right now. But I feel like his emotions is that he's not 100% there with her. He's not. And I think that when she starts to become too much for him, that's when he wants to like run away and try to be like, all right, I'm putting it in my past. It's over. It's done. I'm done. I'm never going back. But then he goes back. Like he goes back because he has this responsibility with her. But he needs to make that decision. The judgment is calling for a big decision to be made, whether you are going to make you're going to just stop causing drama with other people. If you know that your baby mama is drama and it's always drama about you, you're going to have to stop running away from her like you don't want to be there. Because I feel like he finds himself in spaces where he don't want to be there and he wants to leave, but he don't tell her that. She doesn't know that there is this energy with him that is like he seriously wants to not be with you, but he always keeps coming back. So it's like, is he that serious, you know? And that's where she's at. Like, yeah, he always say he don't want to be with me. He always leaves and he always do this and do that. And he always go and do this. But if he didn't want to be with me, then why do he come back? So he don't want to come back. He want me to fight for him. Like, that's where her mindset is at. So to explain why he was so mean is because he hasn't figured out what he wants to do with this situation. And he also hasn't figured out how he wants to I was gonna use the same deck, but I'm getting told to like switch it. Switch to this pink deck. Will William make time to come see you again soon? Okay. Or will you make time to come see Shanika again soon? Okay, let's see. Will William come to visit you soon? Got the Hermit card. You got the Page of Pentacles. You got the King of Pentacles, which is crazy. He came up in the other reading as the King of Pentacles. You got the Seven of Pentacles, which came up again or in that other deck. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, I do feel like he will come to see you again. I feel like he'll come to see you soon. I do think that he's going to take his time with that though, because I'm seeing a lot of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. But yeah, I do feel like he's being optimistic that he can come back towards you and like talk to you and make some investment with you, maybe apologize as well, maybe even want to take you out somewhere, whether it's to dinner or just maybe to get like ice cream or just something like something simple, something like, calm. I do feel like he will want to come and he'll come back. I think he will come back around soon. But right now he's just in his head right now trying to figure it out. See, Knight of Pentacles right here with the late bloomer card. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Or he's going to be really slow about coming around to like, uh, you know, deal with you again, just because it's like, damn, I fucked this up. Let's see. Oh, you got the Emperor here. Got the Emperor here. When he comes around, I feel like he'll tell you that he's single. Like, he's just trying to be a good dad. He'll tell you, like, I have to take care of my kid, right? It's for the right reasons. And you see this as a father and a kid, right? Like trying to be a good dad, trying to remain in that good energy. Like she's petty. You can see that she starts a lot of drama, when it comes to she just want to be with me. Like, he gonna be telling you the whole works about how this woman is, and he's gonna be apologetic. I feel like he is going to be apologetic to you. Like, you did not deserve that. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to maintain relationship with her in the sense of just being able to have a relationship with my child. I'm not trying to go through the works of this or that. So I probably let her believe certain things. Like, he's probably gonna tell you that he lets her believe like, you know, it's sweet. Like shit is sweet so that he can continue to have that relationship with his kid. He'll probably put the baby at the forefront of it all. You got the King of Pentacles, and now you got the Wheel of Fortune. With Destiny, I feel like he'll be like he'll tell you that he want to be with you, and he may want to really be with you. Honestly, he may really be genuine when he comes and tell you these things. I have no negative cards on the table whatsoever at this point. You got the Eight of Rings, so that's the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles. I feel like he is a family man. I do feel like he is genuine. I feel like he's being honest with you to tell you how he feels about you. I feel like his feelings for you are real. I feel like he does want to explore those, but he understands that he has to work out whatever he needs to work out too. Maybe if he doesn't understand that, maybe you need to tell him. Maybe it's okay for you to let him know that. This is the Ace of Swords. So it's fresh meat is like starting new, like starting from, you know, starting fresh and new. Hey Manasi, you'll be after Shakima, Shamika, sorry. Ace of Flutes, Ace of Cups. So yeah, Ace of Cups. Like I'm saying, he is gonna probably want to ask you on a date or want to come here, be all sweet to you, be apologetic to you, like hugging on you, loving on you. Like it's gonna feel good. Like he made that decision of like you are the one I want to be with. Doesn't matter. For mirrors, he's gonna want to heal it with you. I feel like he's also taking the time to heal, trying to get his mind right. Also giving you time to like get your mind right about him, make up your mind about what you want to do. I don't think he wants to lose you. I don't think he's not willing to lose you. He's not ready to lose you. He's not ready for you to not to be in his life. He does want to make some solid like commitment with you as well, but just be mindful, be mindful that this woman is in his life until the kid is like a grown kid. You know what I mean? So this kid grows up. Like this is something you'll probably have to continue to deal with. See? Literally. Can you see what that says? It says drama. It says drama. It says drama. Like him having that woman as his child's mother comes with drama. In order to be with him, you got to be strong because it's going to be drama. It is very sad that she's that way. Yeah, but again, like despite whatever way that she is, he has to establish clear boundaries with her because right now I feel like she don't have no boundaries with her. I feel like she's that type of baby mother who feels like because that's my baby daddy, I'm always gonna be with him. Like we always gonna have something, he always gonna want me, we always gonna be together. And I think it's time for him to step up and step like make it clear to her like that's not the case. Like because I feel like for so long, however old the child is, and the child seems to be young, but however old the child is, 4, 5, 6, whatever the case may be, however old, 7, whatever, however old, that's how the relationship was going between him and her. Is that they have been on again, off again, on again, off again, family, not family, family, not family. I do feel like there's a strong pull for him to really want to put her in the past and let her go, but like she's so dramatic that it like ensues a whole nother problem for him, legally, like child support, like all of these things that he's just not trying to go through with this woman. So he does play it sweet with her, and he does try to do things the right way in his mind and for her, like her idea of what the right way is to be. She's kind of giving out energy that she's like superior, far more, this or that. She does not seem whole. She does not seem like she's, calm for her to make a post or to say and call him, her fiance. It's not just for her, it's for the people who are watching her issues play out, right? Especially if she's one of those people who posts on social media about like dramatic shit like this, she's just that type of person. She's that energy. She's like a karmic. And I think that he feels that and he wants to get away from that and into some sort of peace. In this reading right here, it's a bunch of pentacles, right? You got pinnacle here, pinnacle here, pinnacle here, pinnacle here, groundedness, pinnacle here, grounded, pinnacle here. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pinnacles. 6 Pentacles is trying to be fair. It's trying to weigh out, trying to balance out, trying to give and take, equal give and take, and that's what it's going to take is for it to be balanced for him and her, and also for you and him to be balanced as well. You don't come with the drama that she and Facebook is toxic as hell. Especially that's just toxic. Like I'm not even on Facebook and it's just toxic. It's just a bunch of deals. He's 9, okay. And she's always tagging this stuff, trying to be petty as well on Facebook. Exactly. Because she has this online reputation to portray. And then it's like there's probably a community of people that kind of get together, whether that's her family or friends or whatever. And she probably has a homegirl or a bunch of friends that she calls and tells her business to and this and that and whatever. And she has this reputation to uphold as just this baby mama who at the end of the day is gonna win her baby daddy over. But I know she knows, and just like everybody else can see that she might be in this state of denial. Okay, just a little bit when it comes to that, but it's also the role that he plays with her as well. Whether he's just saying these things just to make her feel okay and not give him any more trouble when it comes to the child. I think he kind of balances out too, where it's like he may, give in to her in the small ways that he does, and then it may something small for her, maybe no, something small for him could be big to her, where she's like, oh yeah, guess what? He came through. He said he was gonna bring the baby something to eat, and he brought me something to eat, and he stayed there to eat with us. Like we're a family. Like no, he just made a small effort to like do something so that she could be okay because he knows her. It's been 9 years. He knows her, and it probably been way more than that. And I think for those 9 years, it's been on and off again, on and off again, on and off again. And she's just been used to that. So, and also, I don't think she's explored her options either, where she's like looking to move on and be with other people. And if she hasn't found someone who, like, she can say is better than her baby daddy. Like in her opinion, that loves her like that, or like even matches the relationship that they had at one point. She either is not trying to move on, or she hasn't found a better option to move on to. You got gossip. Yep, I told you. I told you she talks about it with people. It's a small community of people that she gossiped with this about this situation. They know she's delusional, and he knows she's delusional, and she knows she's delusional. Page of Swords, where she just does nothing but just talk, 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 talk. And what happens when there's drama and gossip? That just is hand in hand. They come hand to hand. They come together. Drama and gossip, they come together. They are literally that. I feel like he's gonna want you to block all of that out. Like block all of that out. Like don't let that be the ending of us. Like don't leave me because she's crazy. Like you type shit. Like let's continue. Like let that. But I feel like he's gonna have to be able to pack up that suitcase and really like make an effort to show her I am leaving this behind. I'm letting you go. This is 13. This is the Tower card. The Tower came out in the other reading before. 3 cards that I remember come out with the other read in the other deck was the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. And that's because there is no more left for him to give her. There's no growth in that relationship, and he's going to have to let that fall. I feel like it goes in the opposite way too, where those 3 cards remain. He has to be a man. He has to make those, he has to put his foot down. He has to create those boundaries. He can be a father and he can have a different relationship with someone else other than his baby mother, but he has to be the one to make those boundaries. Like he has to set those boundaries. He has to be clear about that as well. Also, the Seven of Pentacles. If he does not do that, then there will never be growth for you and him to work. So there will be a Tower moment between you and him if he does not do that. Whether or not, because remember we saw those 2 of Pentacles, right? In that other reading where he's juggling, okay? And he's not balanced. He's actually imbalanced, right? And he's juggling both of you, right? At some point, he needs to plant those pinnacles. He needs to take one of those pinnacles and plant it and let the other one go. We saw that with the death card and the other one. Oh no, my bad. This is not the death. This is not the Tower card. This is the death card. And that came out in the other reading too, where he's gonna have to put something behind him. He's gonna have to put her in the past. So yeah, I said this is the Tower. It's not the Tower. It's the death card, 13. If he does not decide to put her in the past, he'll never be able to have, I want to say ferment. I'm going to say ferment. He will never be able to ferment a new relationship with you, and it will never work out because of the drama that this woman causes him if he doesn't put that guard up. This is the Seven of Roses. Seven of Roses is the Seven of Wands, having that defense up to not allow her to like play a part in the BS anymore. Okay, Shamika. But to answer your question, yes, he will come back. Six of Wands, victory. Like, don't let her think she won. Like, don't let her think she won. Don't let her scare you off. That's all she's trying to do is scare you off. She's trying to scare you off so she can't be with you. We can't be together. She can't do nothing about us. She can't do nothing about y'all being together if y'all really gonna be together, you know? She can only just be a nuisance and be annoying. And if you're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna deal with that, then you're not gonna deal with that, and he's gonna try to figure that out with someone else. Because he's like, I'm gonna just keep living my life honestly, and I'm not gonna let her dictate whether or not I'm happy. But then again, he has to do something about it. But good luck. You're welcome. He's gonna want to continue to have that Ace of Cups with you. I feel like if you choose to deal with him, I feel like you get the win at the end of the day. I'll say that. You'll win at the end of the day. Because you're winning already. MAANASI, are you here? Yeah. I feel like all of that. I feel like with this deck that reading, the second question reading, it really let me see that he's actually trying to be stable. King of Pentacles is like the most trustworthy, like king there is, right? Like he's the nicest one, he's the most honest, he's the most pure, like he's the one grounded, he believes in family, and I think that's why he's trying to maintain that relationship. For me to also see that that was a card, that was a father and a kid, it was like, yeah, he's trying to do the right thing by his child and not put the child through more drama than necessary when he knows the baby mama is drama. Like, you know, he's not trying to do that. He's also not trying to break the child or have this breaking the child. And you know, he wants that free access to his kids. So he has to deal with that baby mama in the way that he got to deal with her in his mind. And what works, and what works is that he let her believe that shit. He's not enjoying her, I don't believe, but he is trying to balance it out. But he has to make more clear boundaries to her, or put you on the same page. I don't know. Damn. Yes, he definitely needs to put her in place. But see, to be honest with you, Shamika, I think his lack of doing that is going to that's what's going to be the deciding factor. If he does not do that, that's what's going to cause the rift between you and him because it's not you're not I don't think you're mad about her. I don't think you have any emotions for her. It's not about her. It's about the relationship you have with him. If he does not put a boundary or stand up to her or put his foot down, then it shows you that he's not protecting you. You know what I mean? Enough, and that's going to be irritating to you. So you need him to like tell her, hey, look, stop. This is not happening like that. But also, he's going to balance off, like, he's going to juggle that because he, again, doesn't want her to flip and spaz out in a way that it affects his relationship with his kid. So it's like he's in an impossible position. But yeah, if he doesn't do that, that is going to be the deciding factor between you and him or the problem that you guys will have all the time. Hey, Manasi, let's go. Okay, Shamika, you can ask your question. Let Manasi ask hers, and let me read for her, and then you can ask yours. I'm ready whenever you're ready, Manasi.
There. Why?
Okay, you still got to take your pants off.
Why?
Moving forward, I got you. You will be after Manasi since you just sent right now. 1 second, though. Does Zariah want to go to Disney? Let's see. Does Zariah want to go to Disney? Seem to have an attitude. Let's see. Does Zariah want to go to Disney? Yes, she does. She doesn't want to be excluded from Disney. That would really make her mad. That would really piss her off, to be honest. To be real with you, she would really be pissed off if she missed out on Disney. I'll tell you what I think it is, though. She's tired of the in and out, the wishy-washy energy. She doesn't understand. You know, she's a kid. She's a kid. She doesn't understand that energy. Hold on one second. Speaking of kids. She doesn't understand, Manasi. She's like tired of the in and out. She's tired of the drama. She's tired of the 1 minute you in my life. You mean so much to me. I look at you as a mother figure. Tag in the back, son.
I did.
Okay, perfect. Looking at you as a mother figure, and then it's like always like a she wants to count on you, wants you to be there, loves you, right? Has this love for you. Queen of Pentacles sees you as grounded. You nurture her, you bring her in, but it's like in the past, it's like to her it hasn't been fair when you have an issue with her father, and then you leave or y'all not talking, and it's like then you don't maintain a relationship with her, and it's like she holds on to you whether or not you're there, but she doesn't feel that same way when you're not. I think it's a conversation you need to have with her to explain to her like what your intentions are with her, because it's like her dad, she gets it, and she doesn't always she doesn't 100% put the blame on you, but I feel like she has a connection with you that's so strong that she holds on to, that she cherishes. This is the Four of Pentacles. She cherishes the relationship that you guys have. She holds on to it. She thinks about it. When you're there, when you're not there, she thinks about it. Yeah. And it's nothing that you could do about it either. But it's like a conversation that needs to be had between you and her, that like no matter what, it's almost like she questions. She has a lot of questions with this justice card. It's like, do you love me because you love me, or do you only love me because I'm my dad's daughter? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it a real connection that you and I have, or is it only because when you're good with him, you're good with me? But if y'all not good, then me and you can't be good. And that's a conversation that she has to bring up with her father too. Like, what's up? Like, like, I don't want you to continue to come between me and what me and Manasi are building. I love her. Like, we have our own bond. The Temperance card. It's gonna take patience, and also like too, she's a kid and she's growing up and she's establishing her own thoughts and her own emotions, and so it's gonna require for you to be patient with her. Because when she loses her patience, it's like you can't lose that patience. You always got to be open and warming and inviting. If she could choose anybody, she would choose you. She loves the love that you give to her.
No.
It's not at 100, but it's at 60. Do you want it?
It's a 26.
No, it's 62.
62.
Yeah.
That was on 26.
No. What's up, John? You got the Justice. Now you got the 9 of Cups. You know, for her, it's like extremely not fair. Like, she feels like when you and her dad go through it, it severs the tie between you and her. Cuts, she's cut off. Like, if you cut him off, you cut her off, and she's tired of that. She does not like that. Her happiness cannot be like up and down, wishy washy. So it's like, well, I'm just have attitude because I'm over all of it. It's not necessarily like she doesn't love you or have disrespect for you. It's just that she's over it. Like, she's like, it's almost in a pessimistic energy as well, where she's like, well, we're gonna go to Disney. What is that gonna change? It's always gonna be another fallout, breakout, whatever. We're gonna have fun for a day. It's like she doesn't want to get her hopes up. She doesn't want to get her hopes up because when she had her hopes up in the past, it always came crashing down. And it's always like she's like, I'm just gonna sit here and be in my own energy and not allow them to make me happy. I'm also, it's like she's gonna rebel against the happy times because she knows it's gonna come down to it ending again, where she's gonna be sad again. So she's like, I'm not gonna even show emotions. I'm not gonna even be happy. Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. It's like she's trying to like. It's like she's trying to anticipate the end again, right? Why get excited when I know there's, Knight of Wands, excitement, energy, ambition. Why care about moving forward when I feel like I'm gonna just end up like being alone again? Why believe in this if I feel like it's not real? Like, why believe in a dream, a fantasy, something I know I just want this to happen? It's hurting her. She's hurt. With the Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, again, I'm holding on to something or hope for something that's just gonna come crashing down again. The Wheel of Fortune, it's gonna turn. Yeah, we might be high now. We all might be happy now, but that's gonna change. Like, it's a wheel. She wants to go to Disney. I don't know if I don't think it's a Ferris wheel at Disney. Roller coasters, though. Four of Swords. Yeah, you guys have to heal that. Four of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance. Like, you have to give her time to heal, but you also have to make her know that it's okay and understand where she's coming from, and to not to not to not like belittle her or like say that you tripping, we good. Like, no, like, no, I get where you coming from. Like, I understand, and the fate of whatever is going on between me and your dad is unknown to me and to him. We don't know where we're gonna go, but while we're here, we need to make the best of it. And not even that we need to, but like, we're gonna make the best of it. Like, we're going to try, like, and I'm going to stay connected to you no matter what, like, whatever it is. Or maybe not make empty promises like that, but like, and also too, like, don't make promises that you can't keep to her, because it means the most to her. She's going to set aside that pessimistic energy and within her, or just like feeling like things are not going to work out the way that, like, make promises to her that you can keep. Everybody's healing here. It's affecting everyone. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, she wants that open door policy with you, like, that she can come, that she can be open with you, that she can trust you with how she feels, because it's not just the relationship that you have with her is more deeper than that. Like, you are a mother figure to her, so she wants to be able to come and talk to you about a lot of different things. And so even when you and her dad are not like working out, or at that time, like, she still has emotions that she's feeling during those times where she can't come to talk to you. She needs to be able to have you. Like, it's more of a responsibility than her dad. Like, it's above. She can't talk to her dad the way she could talk to you. She can't talk to her aunt the way she could talk to you. Good, good. That's good. The devil card is here. It's that pessimistic energy. It's not. I don't know if she understands that her dad takes her away from you. I think she's like, but you're an adult too. You can figure it out. You can do this. You can work harder. You're just gonna let him do this. Like, it's like it's not your fault, and she doesn't understand that. And if she does understand that, she feels like it's more that you can do. She understands this toxicity there. She understands her dad, but she feels like You're the savior. You're the one who makes it okay. You're the one who fights for her. So you got to fight for her. Like she wants you to fight for her. She has a basic understanding, but she's not clear on it at all. Like, see, she got a basic understanding, but she don't see everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the Knight of Wands, you got the High Priestess, and you got the Page of Swords. The High Priestess and the Page of Swords is like she has intuition, but she doesn't have all the answers. Her mind and like what's happening and what she thinks is going on. She's like, okay, I know Manasi loves me, but I don't see it because when she's mad at my dad, like it's like she doesn't talk to me. You know, she just wants to know that you guys have a solid relationship despite whatever is going on between you and him. If y'all fighting, it shouldn't affect me, right? The Four of Pentacles, her holding on to you, the Wheel of Fortune, and like wanting things to be good between you and her at all times, and then not changing with her is the conflict right there. You know, she's just upset that she's affected by when y'all have an effect. She wants to go to Disney. She does have a little attitude. She is a growing girl. Like she's coming into her own as a preteen or a teenager, whatever the case may be. She has her own emotions. You know, she's a woman. She's not a woman, but she's gonna be a woman one day. She's a girl. She's figuring it all out. Yeah. You are her savior. Like you are her safe place. I'm telling you, with that Four of Pentacles and that Queen of Pentacles, you are end all be all for her. Like that, you are the most solid person in her life, and she feels the effects when you guys have an issue. So to her, it's like maybe in a adolescent way, or maybe in just like a child's way. Like she's almost like, well, just don't have a problem with them. Just like agree with them. Just like ignore them. Like don't let it be a problem. Don't let it end. Like just deal with them. Like type shit. And it's a kid. It's a kid thing because as a woman, like you can't stay in a situation like that if that's what the situation comes to. But for her, she's just like, deal with it. So we and you can still be cool. Like. Okay, yeah. Moving forward. Yeah, you are her mother, Manasi. I just seen the Empress. Yeah, you're hers too. Um, so 4 1 card questions, right? Okay, okay. So I have moving forward, then I have Shanika. Do I think you'll pass your math test coming up next week? The Hangman. That's decisive on you. The Hangman is maybe. The Hangman is maybe. The Hangman is feeling stagnated, still feeling stuck. So if there's something that's you have a week. Your math test is next week. If you know that you have this amount of time, this is the time for you to study. This is the time for you to ask questions. This is the time for you to get clear on whatever it is that you are uncertain or unclear about. If there's an equation that it's just like every time you come super close to getting it right, but you off by a digit, like, and you like, what am I doing wrong? This is the time for you to ask the question so that you can be clear, so that you don't be stagnated and not knowing, like, and just uncertain. Like, get certain before that math test comes up. Get certain and study. That's what I would tell you. But it's a maybe with that passing the class. It's the actions that you take. If you decide to just be okay with not knowing, then you're not gonna know. And then you know that you did not know when you're before the test, and you just allowed yourself to not know. So yeah, do what you need to do to make sure that you are super clear so that you can like pass your test. Okay, moving forward, we'll show next question. Or forward moving. Why I'm saying moving forward? I'm tripping. Forward moving. My bad. Your first answer was maybe. It was the hangman. Get clear. What's up, everybody else in the chat? How are y'all? I probably did, but I didn't like clear all of the donations that I had, John. But you probably will be more so after Shanika. Forward moving, are you here? So we have a line. All right, Shamika, go ahead. I like this pink deck right now for you. Oh, really? It's gloomy. It was raining last night and a little bit this morning, and the wind is blowing, but it's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a nice day today. Is Shamika here? Oh, I see you. Okay. Will we have a child together in the near future? Will you mention it to me a few times, but I know Star's son's mom will flip out. Okay. Let's see. And I got you, John. You right after Shamika. Will you have a child together in the near future? Okay. 10 of roses. No, not in the near future. No. It says shoulder to cry on. You said mentioned the baby mother and that she would flip out. So no. The lovers is here. It's like, no, y'all might not have a baby in the near future, but if y'all can continue to stay strong and stay connected, it could happen in the future, like far future. Yeah. Um, Three of Flutes. You got the Queen of Rings and the Three of Flutes and the Five of Mirrors. Um, Also, like, what's given too is just like, be careful to not think that you are um above like whatever he gave her. You know what I mean? Understand that like he is a man and he may have patterns when it comes to like, okay, he's good with it in a relationship until kids are involved, and then when kids are involved then he gets stagnated and feel like he gotta run. Like he, like, don't feel like, oh well, just because I'm winning right now I'm always win. Like, I do think that you are in first place, to be honest with you, but don't think that that's gonna keep him. That's gonna be like, oh, we more solid because now what we got. Because just like whatever their situation is with her, it could be the same thing with you. So I think that's why it's saying no for right now. But as long as you guys stay connected and are like sure about each other that you guys could, have kids. The reason why I'm telling you that and what I said the disclaimer before is like, don't feel like you're above that, is because here's the Queen of Rings, right? Him coming up as the Queen of Pentacles before, and here comes the Queen of Rings, and it says the single mom. So it's like, be careful and like jumping into having kids too quickly with this person. Give it some time. Three of Flutes, to here to make friends. Like, I wouldn't want for you and Star to make friends in the sense of y'all both like single moms, right? When it comes to this man, like, kind of give it some time. Give it time for your relationship to mature. Give it time for you to understand like who this is to you, what man this is for you, how he is to you, how he's going to step up and lead as a father for his kid now, and then for you as your counterpart, as your emperor, let's say, before he makes you an empress. The Five of Wands is here, so it's like rat tat 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 tat, rat tat tat tat, tattletale. Five of Swords is like win at all costs. You don't want to feel like, oh, you win at all costs and everything is this and that, blah blah blah, hot star in your face, and then he end up doing you the same way, or you can kind of. I feel like you understand her a lot better when it's like you that's going through that. As long as you not in her position, you can't understand that. You only an outsider looking in. But it's like as soon as you inside and you understand her perspective 100%, you can kind of get it and it's more clear. He has to prove to you that he's going to be more stable with you when it is time for y'all to have children. So don't think that, okay, when he come back we just gonna consummate and we gonna have a baby. Like, take your time with that. Let's see what else. Four of Roses. This is the Four of Roses. So the Four of Roses is the Four of Wands. Again, with the Ten of Roses and that four, it's like, be more stable. Like, there's a lot of things that needs to be achieved as a relationship together. More stability in the relationship. You don't want to think you have stability and y'all don't. You don't want to think that, oh, I see his investing because he's coming over here, he's visiting me. No, like, it's not. It's more than just y'all visiting. It's y'all having things together. Like, for me, a mansion, right? Not a mansion, physical mansion, but maybe, a home, a house. Like, you guys are invested together. It's 50-50. Everything is clear to you. You're not questioning him. You understand who this person is. You don't have confusion. You're clear. You have clarity with this relationship. It has to be something that's established as solid. These 10 of Wands, for the 10 of Roses right here, it's the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is the person that's holding these wands. It's moving, right? It's moving. That's struggling to move it, but it's moving, right? And it's not planted. Those wands are not planted. He's not planted. He's not yet stable. So he needs to get more stable. With the Four of Wands, they're all planted, right? They're planted, and there's a ceremony happening, but those wands are standing on them on their own. They're planted in that ground. He needs to be more grounded, needs to be more planted. So y'all have to be more stable before a baby. Four of Rings, possessive. Yeah, because things are going good right now. So again, like this lovers understanding that when you guys have stability, then you know, like, okay, this is my person. I know that this is my person. I'm not just having a baby I just with somebody that I think is my person, but no, I know like this is a fact. He knows, I know, we know, we're together, we're locked in. You see how they locked in? You see these two holding, they're locked in. Literally locked in. Look at this heart. Literally locked in. It's stable. You can hold on to this. You can trust it. You're secure in the relationship. There are no insecurities. There's nothing that will break the bond of this heart. It's locked up. It's protected. It's possessive. You are his, he is yours. You know that. He knows that. Period. Queen of Rings. You are a mom material. It's probably why you guys had that conversation. He knows that you're gonna be a good mom in this time. But a lot of things that needs to happen. He needs to close that suitcase. He needs to pack his suitcase and leave away from that other situation before we even think about it. Because you wouldn't want to think that you are superior. Y'all have this love connection and it's not stable, and then you end up the single mom. There goes the death card again. When it comes to the Queen of Rings, you thinking, oh yeah, we lit, we fire, we this, we that, and no, like I was saying, the three of flutes. I wouldn't want you to understand her perspective from your perspective, because now that perspective is now your life, you know? Two of Swords. Don't be indecisive about this connection at all. Understand that this is what it is. See, right now you like fighting against it, right? Not literally, but like figuratively, in that way of like a push and pull. Like you're fighting for him, he's fighting for you. Holding on, you don't want to let go. She's holding on, she don't want to let go. Y'all kind of like fighting back and forth. Y'all got y'all own perspective of this person until y'all both can understand that y'all not even fighting each other no more. That the whole time is like y'all fighting for him. Y'all fighting him for him, and he's like not stable. So he has to get more planted and stable and grounded before you're thinking about having a kid with him. King of Rings. And this is what's crazy. I told you the fight, two of mirrors right here, the two of swords, that fight, that five of swords. The five of swords is the fight, right? Conflict and stuff like that. Over this King of Rings, who keeps coming up as this King of Pentacles. This is his energy. He can't be playing both sides before you thinking like he's about to have two baby mamas, you know, running around here fighting over him. No, absolutely not. That's out. He needs to decide where he's going to be, and that's who he should have another child with. If he's choosing you to be with, y'all have to be stable. Y'all have to have something together. He has to make that action to be like, nah, we solid, we set, we married, we engaged, we something. We are more than just a fling. Yep, because I look the blindsided card, Nine of Swords. This is the Nine of Swords, crying, sad, you know, and that's crazy because the blindsided card is literally crying, and this Ten of Roses is a box of tissue, and it says a shoulder to cry on. It can't just be, oh, it feels good right now and it feels all comfortable. It needs to be more than that. Two of Flutes, which I do see that it could be that, but right now the near future is not the time for y'all to have a kid. It's the far distant future after he's put down all of his wands and planted them, and you know, like for sure, this is it. Two of Cups, the lovers of Two of Cups, the four, he got to be yours, where there are no other cups involved. Just your cup and his cup. Yep, we saw this Ace of Swords, fresh meat. He has to be ready to start from ground zero with you to get rid of all of the drama, the negativity, the all of the bullshit that surrounded it before. It has to be fresh and new. Like I was saying, you have to have a lot of clarity that this relationship is exactly what you feel it is, and not just you feel that it is, therefore you think that it is, therefore that it is because you think so. No, it has to be that because you know so and it's clear. I can't stress to you enough. You don't want to be in her position. You don't want to see her perspective at this at all with him. You don't want to be a baby mama. You want to be a wife. Three of Rings. You got the Three of Flutes, Three of Rings. The two. This is the drama right here. This is again, like I'm saying, you don't want to have that sense of like, okay, we was fighting for him, and I had my position where I was like his girlfriend, and you were his baby mama, and then me and him being boyfriend girlfriend. Now I'm his baby mama, and we still not like nothing. Like no, it can't be a group thing. It can't be all we just in the same position. No, it has to be stable. He has to understand. You have to understand that you're looking for something more stable than just a baby mama. You don't want to be that. You wouldn't want your child to go through the same thing that the first child is going through. You know what I mean? With just what are we doing here? Like, are we a family or not? You want a family. You want stability. You want to have that. You don't want to just be in and out. No one does. Eight of Cups. Because in the near future, it just seems like you walk away. See, it's like you can understand her perspective because you in it, but for me, I feel like you're not the type of woman she is. I feel like you will be more so the type of woman that's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. If you're gonna continue to play around, I'm gonna walk away. That's why he gotta pack up that suitcase, right? He gotta pack up that suitcase and walk away so that you know that it's stable between you and him, right? That's the walking away. That's the suitcase. He's packed it up and he's leaving. He's got to put an ending, the end to him and her so that you guys can be fresh and new, right? Fresh meat. Y'all can start fresh and new. Till he does that, it's like still rickety. And it's not just and that's just the first step. It's like that's just the first step. It's a lot more steps in order for you to be more solid. I would say proposal, I would say marriage, I would say a ring, I would say lovers, I would say eternity. Eternal. Eternal love. So no on the near future, but that does not mean a no on the distant future. Just means no, not right now. See? And there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to be five. You want to be wife. You want to be stable because right now he's just a baby daddy, right? If you got four kids with four different women, here you go. You're the fifth woman. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, are you the final? Are you the end? Are you the wife? Are you just the baby mama that has to understand from her perspective or their perspective? You know, you don't want that same perspective. You want your own. You want your own life. You want your wish fulfillment. You want him to be the wish fulfillment. He needs to step up and be that wish fulfillment for you if that's what you're looking for. He has to be able, Shamika, he has to be able and willing, not just able, but he has to be willing to change that whole perspective of himself. You know what I mean? Like, not just be okay with the baby daddy title. He has to be able to change it and be like, okay, father figure, husband, material man. Hey, John, what's up? Holler at me. You're welcome. What good is coming your way? Who is coming towards you in love? Is there some money coming my way you don't know about? All right, John. I have to go to work in a minute. So let's start with those three questions before you send more. What good is coming John's way? And also, if forward moving is here, let me know. Good coming your way. That's crazy. So the Queen of Cups just popped out here. Ooh, with the King of Pentacles. Oh, that's a divine connection. I'm not going to lie to you. For me to see the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, it feels as though there is some growth coming your way. You know, I said it earlier, like what is it? April showers bring May flowers. That's what that feels like. Like it has to rain on the soil so the seeds can be activated to grow when the sun come back out. You know, so there is some growth that's coming. Could be dealing with love, could be dealing with pentacles, could be dealing in life. I feel like you're about to have a major life upgrade. Things are going to be prospering for you. You got the world card, which is ascension, elevation, ending cycles, beginning new. I feel like you having new beginnings. There's some new beginnings coming your way. Two of Swords. But you got to be decisive on those things. I think also too you don't see these things coming because it's not something that I feel like you're actively working towards. I just still think that it's just an upgrade in life, just because your mindset is changing on certain things. Maybe your mindset is changing on love or career, how you bring in money, how you bring in love, your viewpoint, your vantage point. Maybe that's what needs to change in order for it all to like evoke into emotions. Yeah, you got to let some things go. Five of Cups. Let some things go. I feel like whatever you stuck on that you're not able to decide how you want to move about it, you dwelling on that, and that's going to be what's hindering this elevation for you. Yep, Five of Pentacles, because it's like in love, you feel like you always left out. You always left out in love. You always been left out of love, or someone always leaves you um, to your own devices, and that just kind of puts you in this funk, put you in this damper where you know you can't focus on like what's more important, like your pentacles, like your money, like your job. You're just exhausted of love. It feels like, but that's because you're holding on. You gotta let that go. The King of Pentacles, the Hermit. Sometimes it's better for you to be alone and not think about or look or see or try to attract people into your life. It's better for you to just focus on the truth within that you have to bring out of you. Focus on your own striations, your own self, like whatever is within you that brings you to this point of peace. Like it's time for you to like express yourself in a just express yourself, just to be in your own energy. I feel like this is the time for you to be alone right now. Maybe it is when you're alone, you start to think about like the past and the emotions and being left out. And maybe like you are doing that in a sense to heal. And as long as you're doing that in a sense to heal, to not make the same mistakes or to like understand, like, okay, that happened because of this. Maybe I'll try something else different next time. And seeking truth within. Not like, why don't people want me, but what is it about me that is running these people off? Or what is it that I can change to not at least feel so emotional about when they decide to leave? What is it that I can do? How can I be more in control of my emotions from where I stand instead of what their actions are? I can't be emotional about someone else's actions. I cannot control that. I can only control me. Understanding that it's time for you to control what you can't control, what's in within your control, you know? The World card and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, uh you gotta decide to let things go, right? As a Scorpio male, you have to be able to decide to let things go when they are no longer serving you. That no longer serves you. Those past emotions, people, jobs, whatever it is that was in the past no longer serves you. Just the past itself, living in the past does not serve you in your future. You have to be able to elevate and to look forward and to think like, you know what, it gets better from here. I know it. It has to, because it can't get worse. You know, I have to let things go. I have to be able to plant. I keep saying it this whole life. This Two of Pentacles keeps coming up, and I'm like, yeah, you juggling up these two pentacles, but what pinnacle are you going to place in the ground? You juggling them is not going to grow them. They're not going to grow by you tossing them and handling them with your hands. You have to put them in soil, water them, let the sun shine, let the rain fall, so that you can grow them. Right? They have to grow. Photosynthesis. Right? They have to naturally be planted. They're not going to grow if they're in your hands. And it's about you making your own, making your pinnacles plant, like planting your pinnacles so that you can see growth. What are you going to do? What are you trying to grow? Focusing on that, being intentional about like, nah, I'm not going to juggle these pinnacles. I'm going to plant them and I'm going to see what happens, because you have all the time in the world as you are taking that time for you to seek what it is. It's going to grow. There's going to be a lot of growth. There's going to be a lot of growth. Do whatever you like. If there's something, invest in yourself, plant for yourself, because if you plant these two pentacles, you already come as the king of pentacles. You already have that power, right? Seven of Pentacles. Again, look what she's doing. Coming off of this Two of Pentacles, that's juggling these pentacles, right? Right? See, I was talking about handling these pentacles and not in the ground, John. Look, Seven of Pentacles. What is she doing? This person, whoever it is, boy, girl, whatever. What are they doing? They're planting the pentacles, like I just said. That's crazy, huh? Deciding to plant the pentacles, deciding to plant those it's not about what it becomes. If you don't know if you just have a blessing of a pentacle, you don't know what it is. I don't know what this seed is. I just know it's a seed. I don't know what it's going to become. Oh, well, I will never know if I don't plant it. I will never know if I don't take the time to be intentional to put this in the ground and to plant it and to water it and to care for it and to tend to it. And it has nothing to do with anyone else. It's you. And that may be something that you must plant and invest into yourself. Like, what am I doing with my time? I don't want to just continue to wake up every day, go to work, get off, and go home. Like, I want to go and do more things, right? So you have to make those investments into yourself. You have to be intentional about your days. I don't want to be fat. Not to say that you are, but I'm saying, like, me, I don't want to be fat. But if I continue to just eat and not work out, then what's going to happen? That food is going to stay, and I'm not burning calories, and I'm going to be fat, right? Type life. Just it had nothing to do with nothing, but I'm just trying to give you an example. Five of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Again, like I said, making that investment. Look, I'm just talking in the words are ending up coming out with the cards. Page of Pentacles. Being intentional about the seeds that you're planting within yourself. So I feel like what's coming for you, what's good that's coming to your way is that you're going to be more clear about uh, the 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 journey that you're on, right? The path that you're on. You're going to be seeking truth from within and planting those seeds of what you come out with. You know what I mean? Like really going within yourself and then coming back out and being like, okay, I understand what I need to do for myself. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to see. Yep. See? Three of Wands. Foresight. Look, again, this person has been planting this seed and it's growing. And there's flowers that are blooming from this growth that they have decided to make. Four of Wands, and now that comes with stability and also being protective, also looking at yourself and saying, it hasn't been working out in love, so I'm going to put my guard up in a way that I'm not giving everything, but I am open, but I'm not giving everything. I'm welcoming it, but I'm also being very protective of like, nah, you can come into the yard, you just can't come into the house. You know what I'm saying? You can come to the house and know where to stay, but I'm gonna come out to the car and talk to you. Like you can't come inside the yard, or you can't come inside the home, right? The door is not completely open. Six of Wands. You're going to be in a winning energy, but once you are ready to move forward from the past, the Six of Wands is in a boat. They're going somewhere. They're going places. They're leaving things behind. They're cutting ties, and they're just being like, I'm bringing what's necessary because I'm going to win at all costs. No worries. And if I want to go do that on my own, then I'll go and find somewhere. I will go and find where I need to be. I will follow the stars. I will follow my path, my guided divine way. My path. It's no one else's, and no one else is on this path. The sun. True. Facts. This is true. This is facts. The sun is coming up with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So for me, it feels like you're going to have that growth. With starting the reading off with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I said you need to it's growth right here. That's growth. The water and the earth, right? And you water in the earth. And when this Seven of Pentacles is planting those seeds and you water the earth, is going to have growth. And not only is it water, but it's sun. It's water and the sun. So something is going to be growing. Something is going to be very clear to you. Whatever energy that you are, where you feel stagnated or haven't made those decisions and you don't know where you're headed or where you're going with this Two of Swords, it's like something is going to be oddly clear to you. And you're going to be like, oh my God, wow, so much clarity. Clarity is coming your way. You're going to be super clear on what journey that you're taking, the steps. Maybe if it's something that you want to achieve, you didn't know how before, you definitely are going to see how. And it's going to bring you much stability and happiness. You just need to be able to protect it. Yep. But not say protect it. Four of Pentacles. This person protecting their energy, protecting their pentacles. That's I said it. Wow. Okay, who is coming towards John in love? I'm gonna switch the deck. Who's coming towards John in love? Three of Wands. Could be an Aries. Knight of Swords. Temperance. Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. Like I said, it could be an Aries. Fire sign. Sagittarius. Could be an air sign. Could be a water sign. Don't see it to be that. Could be someone younger than you with this Page of Cups. You do have an option that is coming in here. I see that could be a fire sign, as I'm saying again. But this is going to be because you are focused and ambitious on yourself. Like I said, it could be an Aries. I'm seeing an Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Someone that I just feel like as you are just focusing on yourself and focusing on your ambitions and being patient and calm, I feel like you just get this surprise of a person that pops up in your life and you give this person this opportunity. It's just going to be an opportunity, a new opportunity with someone new. You don't know this person yet. I don't feel like you've met that person because I don't feel like you're on that journey yet. And if you are on that journey now, you just began. So it's going to take some time and some patience with this Temperance card. This person is balanced though. This person is also on a goal, on a journey. They have goals and they have things that they want to achieve. They're very ambitious. They're very fast paced. Again, it gets Aries energy for sure. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, King of Wands. Didn't I say? This person is, again, focused on their goals. They're working on something. They're not just waiting for you to be like, oh, I want to do this and do that. They're like head honcho. They're leading the charge. Definitely gets Aries. No cap. King of Wands, too. They'll be very attracted to you as well, though. Um, very attracted to you as well. You may move quickly to get to that point. It may move really quickly to get to that point, but I would just say like go with the flow. Don't think about falling in love too quick. The only thing that's here with regarding cups so far is this page of cups, and that just gives like this person is someone new, someone younger than you, someone that you do find to be interesting. I feel like you have an interest in this person, they have an interest in you. It's a mutual thing, but don't let it move too quickly, or don't move too fast in this new relationship with this fire sign. It's a lot of fire here. Two of Swords, yeah. This person is seen really indecisive. They won't talk about their emotions as much as they will show you, and then you'll try to figure out their emotions based off like they're moving so quickly. Like you're like, oh, you move so quickly, you must want a relationship. Don't do that. Don't allow your mindset to think that you know what this person wants. Let them tell you, so that you know that this is coming out of their mouth. They're telling you this. You're not thinking for them. They're saying what they want. They're saying, and they're being very clear to you what it is that they're trying to achieve with you. MAANASI, I may not have time for another question. I'll go ahead and refund you that if I don't. The Chariot. Yep. See, I'm telling you, they'll be coming in here and you'll develop a lot of relationship. Like you'll develop a lot of feelings for this person quickly. Don't let the relationship get above or ahead of you. Like, don't let that happen. Um, Kind of keep your guard up. Don't let this person just be moving in too quickly, thinking that, oh, we're going to be stable for, no. Take your time. You have to be the pace of the relationship, not in the fear of losing this person, but in the sense of control. You have to have that control. Remember how I was saying those other people' actions are not in your control. You are in control of what you can control. This is one of those situations where you'll need to exercise that. If you allow this person to control the tempo and what you cannot control, then you will be on the losing end of that because you didn't control it. You didn't have any say so in how this was going to go. Yeah. Six of Wands in reverse, though. It was the Six of Wands. It was coming out in reverse, where you're gonna have to champion for yourself in that regard. I don't have no reversals, but that one. You have to make sure you're happy with the the way that the situation is going. You have to be focused on yourself when this person comes in, and you cannot lose focus on yourself because the new person is here. You have to still be focused on you, John. The Judgment card. Yep. It'll be a big decision on whether or not you want to actively pursue this person when you are focused on you, because it's like, I don't want to lose focus on myself, but I also don't want to lose the opportunity with this person. It's something that you're going to have to be decisive about. You're going to have to weigh out, because you trying to the way that you will try to go about it is that you will sacrifice the things that you're working on to spend time with that person. And you'll feel like you lost time on that person, focusing on yourself. You're like, I'm good, I'll be okay. I just need to focus on this and building that relationship. That's not the right way to do it. It's still finding the balance between focusing on you, what you're doing, and what's making you happy, and then finding time to spend with that person to build that. It also controls the pace of the relationship as well. Three of Swords. I'm telling you, if you don't allow that, if you don't follow that word, you will end up in a heartbreak. It will end up in a very disappointing way, a very devastating manner as well. You feel heartbroken again by somebody who you put a lot of effort into that ended up choosing to go a different route. Again, their own actions. You cannot be emotional about someone's actions because you can't control that. You can only be in control of your own emotions because that's what's in your control. I keep saying it. Sorry if I'm talking fast. The Wheel of Fortune. Yep. This person, I feel like this person will be in and out of your life. You will find yourself walking away from them. They'll walk away from you. Uh, it will be a it will come back. It will go around. It will come back around. It will leave. It will come back. It will leave. It will come back. You will find yourself in a very confusing time where you're wondering and questioning what this person is about. Um, but it will be okay for you. You will be okay. You'll even question whether or not you should walk away from this person after this heartbreak, because it's like the wheel of fortune is here. They'll always come back. They will keep you confused. They will keep you on your toes. And that's why you have to maintain like control over your own emotions and not let this person control them, right? You have to understand where you are. So when this person decides to make actions, you're not as affected as you would be if you were completely in love with this person. I'm not saying completely in love. I'm just saying there's a lustful energy here. There's a very so much. There's an attraction here. It's moving too fast and it needs to be slowed down. So whoever it is coming into you has to be on that pace. You'll know because they'll want to move too fast. They'll want to do this and do that. This could also be your energy of moving too quickly, and it ends up in a heartbreak if you don't take your time. The temperance is up under here, you know. So just putting that for you, just trying to put some perspective for that for you. If you're moving too quickly, it will end up in a heartbreak. Pace it, slow down. Okay. Is there some money coming in that you don't know about? I want to go back to the blue deck with that question. Okay. Is there some money coming in? Is there some money coming John's way that you don't know about? Hopefully. Ace of Wands. You are getting some new opportunity. Could be yes. It's actually a yes. Ace of Wands. Oh, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely. Wow, yeah, because the Five of Pentacles in reverse deals with like gaining and not losing. Yeah, so there's definitely an opportunity I don't think you see coming that's going to put some pentacles in your pocket. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck right there. So, yes, possible. Of course. I know, John. I'm not even on live as I used to be before, but I do offer like personal readings for 1111. And it's like a live. You can be there. You don't have to. It's okay. But I email it to you. And it's just like I go on. So you can literally ask like all the questions you want. It is 1111 per question, but they're like unlimited, you know? So it just depends. Like there's no time limit. I don't rush. I take my time, really like, you know, give you all that I can give you. Strength. Oh my God, yeah, your money is improving big time. You are having a new opportunity in which gives you some financial success. And it's all because of you. It's gonna give you financial independence. It's gonna take a lot of energy. You're gonna have to be strong and like, you know, really, really hustle and grind. But yeah. It's going to take some effort from you, but it is going to be coming. Seven of Pentacles. I mean, Seven of Cups. It's going to create new opportunities for you, too. You're going to have a lot of different options, a lot of different things to choose from. Six of Wands in reverse again. You got to stay focused on this. It's something that you're going to have to champion for yourself, too. You're going to have to really believe in yourself. This is you literally focused on you. Nothing to do with anyone else. This is for you and only you. This was divine, like sent straight to you. Four of Cups. What's this? Four of Pentacles. Yep, straight for you, only for you. The Four of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. You're gonna have to find yourself to be like really like emotionally stable for it too. Like you not wanting to like hinder it or anything like that. Don't feel stagnated or moving backwards or not moving at all. The chariot came out in reverse. It's crazy. Why are we getting reversals now? Stay focused. Don't lose your direction. Stay strong. Stay on your path. It's gonna be hard because it's gonna be distractions, but you got this. Three of Pentacles is right there. Seven of Cups and the Three of Pentacles is like, yeah, it's gonna have something to do with your work or something that you're doing with your hands, something that you're creating on your own. But you gotta have to be focused and you have to sacrifice the time alone too. Because again, Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you do have some money coming in for sure. Let's see. Wow, that's crazy. All of the cards, except for this Ace of Swords, came out. You're going to be very clear about whatever it is that you want. It could have something to do with someone that you feel something for, or based off of like a heartbreak or disappointment, like you're getting more clear, more free. But this is the time for you to not focus on like love as much as you focus on yourself and being more stable. I know it's easier said than done, but that's where the clarity comes from. When you know exactly the type of woman that you want to see, start thinking about the actions that people show you to show you that they care about you and that it's a mutual feeling, and not so much about like love, you know. Like show, like they have to show your actions, they have to show their actions for you, because that's going to help you heal, that's going to help you ascend, that's going to help you know like, okay, this person's only here for this or that, like I need to be more clear on this or that, you know. The world is here, and the Seven of Pentacles is about you making those investments. Don't forget to invest into yourself, because that's what's going to bring you that happiness, that's what's going to help that those pentacles flow. Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, perfect. Oh, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, yeah. You definitely got something you don't see coming in. Perfect. Okay. Perfect, John. BG and MAANASI actually have to get going, so I'll go ahead and refund you guys their donations. Let me see. BG, are you only asking for 3 cards? Oh, thank you, John. That 30 is for a personal. Just email me what you want. No, I'm not. I gotta go. I think I'll do three questions for 1 card. All right, go ahead and ask for 3 questions. Will Libra reach out? Six of Swords. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you. I appreciate you. Wow. Thank you. BG, yes, the Libra will reach out. We'll take time though. We'll take time. But yes, Libra is reaching out. Second question, BG. You had an argument. You don't know if you should reach out first. Should you send a message? Should you send a message to the Libra? Should we send a message? Wheel of Fortune. Sure, try. Say yes. Say yes. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, send a message. Go ahead. It's okay to do that. Will you see him Monday? Will you see this Libra Monday? No. 5 of Cups is no, you probably won't see him Monday. 5 of Cups, no. For you to get the job at St. Mary's, interviews April 4th. The Hierophant, the Page of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, the Fool, the 10 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. No, it doesn't seem like you will get that one. Just because I'm seeing the Queen of Swords, like it's gonna, they're very judgmental and they're looking for someone super specific, and it's not you specifically, but they're looking to fill a void for someone. They're losing someone and they need to get that same skill set back, or at least that's what they feel. I feel like with this Page of Wands and this Fool card, it's like you're going to still have to continue to figure out, like maybe again, this 10 of Wands, the Page of Wands, Fool, and the 10 is almost like you're going to have to relocate, like pick up everything and move, but it's going to be better. That one is probably not something you're going to be comfortable with, the commute or something like that, because the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Doesn't give like positivity. The only thing that's positive about this Page of Pentacles is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what goes around comes around in that sense. So if you don't get that, then you will get something else. You may receive like good news though. Like you may receive good news, and it could be like a waiting list or something you may have to wait. So you may get it, but it may be something that you have to wait. But as you're waiting, I feel like you working on your own is going to bring you more like success. I don't see you either I see you getting it but not liking it. It's like you feel like they too strict or something. Yeah, 9 of Swords. It's like stressful. It's like a stressful thing. Like if you get it, you're gonna be like, oh no, hell no. Like you ain't gonna like it. Queen of Cups. Yeah. It's like it tests your limits, tests your integrity, and you can hold on to it. You can be really strong about it. But like for me, I just feel like if you do receive it, it's not something it's not what you thought it would be. It's more stressful than what you initially had thought it would be. And so it's gonna make you be like, I think I don't want this, and I think I want to find something else. Yeah. Yeah. I think you got a better opportunity coming for you, MAANASI. All right, BG, did you have one more? I saw you sent for another. Yeah, it seems like you're picking up and you moving. Will you get through this? Last question is BG, will you get through this? Do not send any more donations. I gotta go. If you guys do want to donate, you guys can pay for a personal reading, and then I will do the personals either late tonight or early tomorrow. So you'll get it late tonight or early in the morning. BG, your card is the King of Cups. So yes, you guys will get through this. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the next live, or if you decide to book a personal reading. It'll be 11:11. It's pretty much unlimited. It goes for like at least 40 minutes to an hour, no cap. But it is 11:11 per question. Do know that. I will also clear that up with you in the email too. So just send the donation, send me the email with the question, or vice versa. Email first, donation second, and then you'll get your reading tonight or early in the morning. All right. Peace out, guys. See ya.